We need to make sure that we are ready when he comes back. We need to make sure that our house is in order before he comes back. Stop sitting and stressing and fantasizing and obsessing over the return of Jesus. He's faithful. He's going to come back. Now, what are you going to do in the meantime? What are you going to do in the meantime? You better make sure you're right with God. You better make sure you have your faith in Jesus. You better make sure your family is right with God and that your family has their faith in Jesus. You better make sure that your house is in order and stop obsessing over the fact that Jesus is going to come back. So yes, I do believe that everything that we see happening and everything that I just outlined in this video has a very high likelihood of leading to famine. I could be wrong, but it is what it is. That's my opinion. But the fact of the matter is, Jesus said that this is just the beginning of birth pains. This is just the beginning of birth pains. It's just the beginning of birth pains. And if you go down a little bit further, he says, so when you see the abomination of desolation spoken by the prophet Daniel standing in the holy place, let those who are in Judea flee to the mountains. Let the ones who is on the housetop not go down to take what is in his house. And let the one who is in the field not turn back to take his cloak. And for the women who are pregnant, for those who are nursing infants in those days, pray that your flight not be in the winter or Sabbath. For then there will be a great tribulation, such as has not been from the beginning of the world until now, no, and will never be. So it's not until we see the abomination of desolation, which is the Antichrist standing in the holy temple, proclaiming to be God himself. It's not until we see that, the ultimate sign of blasphemy. It's not until we see that Jesus said, now here's when the tribulation is going to start. And the tribulation is going to be worse than anything that you've ever seen, worse than the flood, worse than Sodom and Gomorrah, worse than anything that we've ever seen in our life. That's when. And here's the thing about this video. I make this video not to scare you, not to give you anxiety, not to lead you to depression, but I make this video to give you confirmation that the God that you serve is faithful and what he says in his word will come to pass. And we have to understand that God is coming back. But what are we going to do about it in the meantime? We got to make sure our house is in order and stop clock watching, but go to work. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Like this video if you have not already. If you want to support this channel, just watch another video. Like that's the number one way that you can support this channel is by simply watching another video. All right, I'm out.